Welcome to Faith Channel, nurturing, learning, and hearing.
Welcome to Your Faith Journeys, where we explore stories of faith, resilience, and triumph in the face of uncertainty. Today, we have the privilege of speaking to Lorenzo Stewart, owner of a transportation company in Washington, D.C., who has overcome incredible odds to achieve success. Before we get really started, I want to do a shout out for Lorenzo's mom, Miss Cheryl Stewart,
Sure.
uh, for her introduced me to her incredible son. Your mom is a proud woman, man. She proud of her son. So she talked to me and she said, "You need to talk to my son today." Can you share a bit about your journey and how you got to start a transportation industry?
First, thank you for having me. And I wanted to say it started first. Let me take you as far as back of what happened, injury, and everything. I was born and raised Washington D.C. and I was injured at an early age, at the age of 15, where I was shot, which resulted in me being a paraplegic, confined to a wheelchair. I finished high school, did a few years of college, was working on my associates and bachelor, but I didn't finish. So I ended up, getting in the street life, selling drugs, and thought that was the answer. But once you get kids and become responsible for certain things, life changes. So I had to be an example for my son at the time that I had when I was let me see, how old was I? 30. I was 30 when I had my son Lorenzo Stewart Jr. And my mom used to tell me, like, Lorenzo, you can't continue on being in the streets. You have a son now. You have to become a man for him, someone that he can look up to. So I end up saying, I'm not gonna stay in the streets no more. I'm gonna go in and get into a program that helps, ex felons, because I have got court charges throughout the years as a juvenile and an adult. So I end up getting into a program called um, Project Empowerment. And when I was in Project Empowerment, the owner, Charles Jones, said, I want you to be, to get into my entrepreneurship program, which I was excited. It's kind of right up my alley. So I end up getting the entrepreneur class in 2016. I haven't looked back. I started my Vow Transportation, which was based off of providing transportation services for people with disabilities, because I can relate to how hard and the inadequate service that they was offering for people with disabilities. So that was the beginning, and I'm still moving. I done started a program for returning citizens, work with several government agencies on shuttle service, which I never thought, that would happen based off of from where I came from. So basically, in a nutshell, I've been at it since 2016.
Mm, mm, mm. It's truly inspiring, man. And when we talked the first time, and it's interesting that Charles Jones was one of the people. He'd been doing this for years.
Hmm.
One of the people who helped a lot of people I used to work with in my community back in the day. And so, shout out to Charles. You tell us a moment or a challenge that stands out to you as a particular difficult, and how were you able to overcome it or handle it?
I always thought it was going to be hard for me to get a job, and it wasn't just because of my disability, it was because of my background. So I got tired of getting turned down for jobs, which I thought was a great candidate. I had some computer skills and office skills where I was like, why are they letting me go? And to find out, it was either my background or my disability. And I just got tired of these temporary positions and not hiring me permanent. So I just told myself, I'm gonna work for myself. and there's no backup plan, there's no plan B. This have to work. So that's when the serial entrepreneurship kicked in, and I just been trying all different entrepreneurial lanes that I can do. Like I have my clothing brand, I do security camera,
Mm,
um, transportation, training, and there's more coming after this. I want a juice bar. I want to work on. Is what we put in is what we get out of it.
that's incredible, man. Let me ask you this. How has faith played a role in your journey as a business owner?
Faith is a major factor in life. Period. And the one thing I can say about it is having faith in self. Right. If you believe in self, I think you can accomplish anything. And the reason why I say this is because the drive never let me give up. It lets me know, if I do fail, I don't look at it as that I fail. I look at it as a learning lesson. So the thing is just how I'm gonna recoup from that learning lesson for the next, the next opportunity or the next business endeavors. I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna put more into it, or I never give up. I keep at it until it works.
Mm, that's amazing, man. To hear how your faith has guided you through challenges. What advice would you give to others who may be facing uncertainties and doubts in their lives?
I say, was find something you passionate about and believe in yourself and to push forward, because if you don't try, at least try. My thing is, I say, is don't give up. If you're passionate about it, do something you love doing, and try it. At least you won't
Mhm.
feel bad if it doesn't work, but at least it just will make you try harder on the next go around.
I like that. I like that. So, thank you, Lorenzo, for sharing your incredible story with us today. Your journey is a testament to the power of faith, resilience, and overcoming obstacles. We wish you continued success in your businesses and all your future endeavors, my brother. This concludes our podcast interview on your faith journeys. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories of faith and triumph. Thank you for tuning in. Please give us a thumbs up or share our amazing stories with your family and friends. And check us out on our free website, yourfaithjourneys.com. Thank you, Lorenzo, my brother. And you have a blessed day today also.
Thank you for having me.
We'd like to express our gratitude to our sponsors and donors for supporting the Faith Journey podcast. Thank you for tuning in. May you be blessed and continue to smile. Until we meet again.